All of a sudden, at the age of 26 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. So it was a stage 4 cancer. When you hear that word cancer, it creates such an emotional reaction in your body, and it creates fear for many of us. For me, it certainly did. I had no reference to cancer prior to that. I didn't know anybody who had gone through it in my family. And also it made me question what was important to me. Up until that point, I chased my career. I chased building money. And in that moment, I realized that my money I had worked hard for had a value of 0. It meant nothing anymore. What could I do? Where would I take it now? It had no relevance. And up until that time, although I was into well-being, I was waiting for me to achieve something somewhere so I can then live the life I wanted to live. And that time was taken from me, and I realized I'd never lived in the present moment. I made some decisions. When my family had found out, it was horrific. But what happened is what I saw them doing was they were mourning. So in that moment, I thought, no, you're mourning me as if I've already passed away. And I thought, no, I'm here, I'm alive. And in that moment, I felt completely well. And in that moment, I thought, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to live from today as if I already died. Today I'm well, I'm going to be alive. When I do pass away, then you guys do that. I'm not going to be part of your mourning whilst I'm alive. And I remember that moment, that pivotal moment where I realized that life which I still had, and I realized I could have made a choice. I could have chose death in the moment I was diagnosed, but I chose life. Your own positive attitude, it's so crucial to your healing, because it either you will, by negative attitude and negative feelings, you'll constantly drain the energy and you drain your resources. But by going into positive thinking, it allows you to almost get distracted towards the end goal, and it allows you to heal better because you're using your resources to get well. You know, we come from a background where we pray for each other. And as I said, my immediate family are like 30 people. Across our whole family is 70 odd people. And then you've got the community. So everybody came together and were praying for me. So that created a vibration of healing also. And I remember at one point thinking, my God, they've created, I even felt like they created like an energetic spider web underneath me that was so tight. I knew even if I begged for my death, I wouldn't be able to go there. The other is change your diet. Because I changed my diet, I started to have foods to strengthen my body. What I realized is what I'd actually done was to alkaline my body. Disease is just toxins. It's full of acidity. So by changing the foods, you start to remove the acidity from your body. It's like, eliminate the foreign objects. And then I started to eat foods that alkaline my body, and disease cannot exist in an alkaline body. Now I get to live the rest of my life with this insight. So for me, it was one of the biggest gifts I could have ever received. And I'm grateful and fortunate for that, because I get to now live my life like this, with this awareness.